What up, YouTube? We are live on the YouTube channel. Ooh. It is sunrise in good old Casper, Wyoming. How you cool cobras doing? I think chat might have accidentally turned itself off again. God damn it. Oh well. It's like my own little daybreak show. If you don't get the reference, then you don't watch George Bruno, I guess. All right. Little hair of the dog. Drink combination. Hoo. So I got this message on social media. It was privately sent or through the phone or whatever. And they're like, why don't you stop drinking girly drinks? Too drunk off your girly drinks. And let me tell you something, YouTube. I'm so sick and tired of that sexist bullshit. The whole girly drinks. Stop gender neutralizing drinks and alcoholic beverages. It's disgusting the way our society does that. Oh, that's a bitch drink. Oh, what's that? A drink for girls? Fuck out of here with their toxic male bullshit. I don't judge people for what they drink, so don't judge me. Gotta write a solo, gotta record a guitar solo for my next song, but I'm not doing that until like 12 o'clock in the afternoon because it's a little early in the morning to be playing the BC Rich. Gotta have respect for your neighbors, especially if you live in an apartment complex. Another text message that I got. That'd be cool if you made a video showing people how self-aware you are. If you acted like you were self-aware, it would fuck with people. And it's like, I'm a lot more self-aware than you realize. Sometimes I'm not, and I feel like that's the story for a lot of people. Sometimes we miss little details. But I'm very self-aware, at least a lot more than I was when I was a kid. A little of that Simply lemonade and some of that Captain Morgan Long Island iced tea. Yes. Got a little bit left. I might save that for later. But pour ourselves a drink combo. Or just drinking on stream right now. Who gives a shit? Oh. Yeah, that's the ticket. 1 second. Stirring the drink combo with the magic wand, optimizing the taste of my drink level at the magical molecular level. First, alcohol. Nice. That's quite tasty. YouTube, I'm sick and tired of it. People trying to be gender neutral with alcoholic beverages. This whole sexist crap of, that's a girl's drink. Or you're drinking a bitch drink or a sissy drink. It's like, shut the fuck up. Pouring myself a drink combo and watching the sunrise in good old Casper, Wyoming. Yes, sir. I might talk some shit on the town I live in, but at the end of the day, it's home. So, I like living in Casper to a degree. I know the layout of the town pretty well, and I'm well recognized. If I walk down the street, people are like, "Hey, it's Cobra." That turned out pretty bitch on YouTube. Check that out. It's still drying in certain areas, like right there, but it's dry enough to take off my workbench. They got a copper colored magic wand with a shotgun shell in the handle. That's pretty bitchy. Now, as soon as that's done drying, YouTube, it'll be available on the Etsy. I woke up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I figured I'd just get up, make a video, keep doing that grind. Yes, sir. Cheers to the Prince of Darkness. Mm. Whenever I hear my friends bitch about how they're getting old and blah, 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 I like to point out that Ozzy Osbourne is 72 with Parkinson's, and that age is only a state of mind. And a new episode of American Dad. Sweet. What about the rest of the crew here? Let's see. Yeah, nothing new on the Bob's Burgers or Family Guy. Looks like they're just doing American Dad episodes, which that's fine. They haven't done those in a while. If you caught my last video, I food hacked a Mickey D's sandwich and made another one for the books, and it actually was pretty freaking tasty. Had I been a little bit hungrier, I would have finished it. And this time around, it didn't fuck up my gut, which is good. So I got the other half of that in the fridge for later when I get hungry. And you might think it's pathetic that I'm eating that, but I don't care. I'm grateful to have food in my stomach, a roof over my head, and fans who literally worship the ground I walk on. You have no idea, man. Yeah, when I win the lottery, I want to get hair plugs. Fuck this shit. You like a little comb over situation. Not nearly as bad. You know, I've accepted it. I used to get really pissed off whenever people would point it out, like, "Oh my God, Cobra, you're going bald. You don't have the hair you had in high school." Ooh, pretty much the same length, just a little less on top. And I've accepted it, to be quite honest. YouTube. You know, I'm a metalhead rocker for life, so I don't give a dude. It's just fucking hair. Like, people are way too obsessed with it. This whole, "Oh, you're going bald, Cobra. Thanks for noticing." I hope y'all are having a wonderful Monday so far. The early bird gets the special, as they say. Now, I love to play guitar, but I live in an apartment complex, so I'm gonna have to wait till like 12 o'clock in the afternoon to play it. That's usually the time I'd start playing, even in my last place, just out of courtesy for my neighbors. But me getting up and doing a live stream ain't gonna hurt no one, no how, so. Get yourself some of that tactical soap. I'm telling you right now, that shit fucking kicks ass. I like wearing it. Adult women are like, that goth dude smells good. I get that reaction pretty much every time. And when you get a fucking reaction like that from adult women every time, it's worth the wear. I'm serious. I stayed up all night too, dude. That's what's up. Having a drink with you. Hell yeah. Well, I ended up passing out on my chair and I woke up waiting patiently for that video to upload. And then I got that McDonald's food hack video uploaded. I'm like, sweet. That's the thing of it. If you want to start a YouTube channel, don't be worried about so much about copying other people. Just put your own spin on it. Because there are tons of people who do fast food reviews, play video games, play guitar, etc. So I kind of put my own little spin on it. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this on my last live stream, but I feel like I have a very mature outlook on death, despite being so young. At an earlier age, I've already accepted that it's going to happen and just enjoy every moment I have in life. And that's the truth, YouTube. You got to enjoy life to the fullest. Don't worry about when you're going to die. Just enjoy life and what you've made of it. Like, I want to be as famous as Ozzy Osbourne someday. That'd be bitching. Chilling out on my clock towered mansion. It'll happen one day. You just got to keep pushing for that shit, YouTube. You know? Mm. I already know the kind of clock tower I'd build. Be 48 bells, 47 on a carillon, and the 48th bell on a hemp rope. The wheel so it swings mouth up, old school English style. But I can't decide what note I would make it. So I'll spend days watching bell tower videos. And there's a couple notes on some of the bell tower videos that I like the sound of. And I kind of just sit there and picture it for a second. You know. So I've accepted the fact that I'm gone a little bit bald on top. I've accepted the fact that I'm going to die someday. And all I can do is make the best of it. No, I'm not in a rush to die. Fuck that. I got too many people that care about me. And I'm living a legacy, YouTube. Here's something controversial. I think all plant-based drugs should be legal. That might sound controversial to you, but I think it's stupid that we're gonna fight a war on drugs, especially when they're just plants. There are a lot of plant-based drugs we could legalize and regulate. It would cut down on overdoses and gang violence. And you may think, Cobra, that's controversial, but it's the truth. You legalize cannabis and mushrooms, and shit like that. think like the hardest thing you want to make legal should be cocaine and like acid, but anything outside of that, nah. And the problem isn't drugs. The problem is people. You see people who are stealing for their habits. And I don't fuck with that shit, mind you, but I just think it's dumb that people are going to restrict our freedoms. Look, as long as it ain't crystal meth or heroin, who gives a shit? And that might sound controversial to you, but that's just my opinion, honestly. If it's plant-based, outside of that, it should be legal. You know what I'm saying? We're in the middle of a fucking worldwide pandemic. Our country's broke. People are pissed off and stressed out. Some of the harder shit like cocaine, I think you saw the new episode of South Park where they legalized coke, and yeah, we should totally do that. Think about it. Cocaine's a plant. It used to be on Coca-Cola, for fuck's sake. You know? And it's ridiculous, YouTube. Cocaine's a plant, just like cannabis. Comes from the cocoa leaf. But people are cutting it with fucking nasty ass shit, which causes addiction. They're lacing it with like chopped up pills and shit. And legit, it's causing overdoses and gang violence. And it's stupid. How many politicians do we see getting caught? No, it's the truth. We see politicians getting caught with prostitutes, cocaine, and weed. And then if the rest of us do it, well, that's a crime. But if politicians do it, they get a slap on the wrist. Are you fucking kidding me? It's ridiculous. And it always throws their career in the toilet like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Oof, ripping some Asperger's. As long as you don't make a habit out of it, it's really not that big of a deal. At least in my opinion. If you're, okay, seriously, if you're not whoring yourself out for it, you're not stealing for it, you're not killing people or beating people up for it, then really it's not an issue. But this is where fucking drugs in general get a bad fucking name in our societies, because people do stupid shit for their habits. You know, it's ridiculous. Now, Jimi Hendrix tripped on some good acid and never hurt nobody. Fucking sitting there playing his guitar backwards like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I see that pretty sunrise right now. Oh, that is gorgeous, YouTube. You ever woken up at the crack of dawn and like literally watched the sunset go from sunset to sunrise? It's majestic as the world kind of just rotates in your direction and you see the sunrise. Oh, yeah. That is beautiful, man. You want to call me a dirty goth hippie? That's your prerogative, I guess. But I don't care what you think. If I gave a fuck what people thought about me, I'd stop doing what I'm doing, to be honest. No, drugs are not the problem. People are the fucking problem. Look at alcohol, okay? Serious. Look at this stuff. Alcohol is totally legal, but not everyone you see who drinks is a violent piece of shit. There are some people who drink and it makes them a smart ass. They're more social. They laugh at shit. You know, it's the truth. Shout out to Peter Kane Dog Training and Sam the Raven. That's what's up. You ever watch that dude's videos? That guy's something else, man. I dig his videos. He's a character, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind having a pet raven. That'd be sick. But I'd have to fucking, after watching Peter Kane's videos, I've learned that ravens are a pain in the ass to care for. They're just like cats. They get into everything. They fuck with your shit. So there you go. And to be honest, I don't have the money for a pet right now. And crows and ravens will fly by my window all the fucking time. It's awesome. I'll take a piece of bread and I'll throw it out the window, break it up into pieces, and occasionally I'll throw it out the window and I'll feed the crows and the ravens, and they'll fly by my window, and they recognize me too. When I'm around town, oh yeah, the crows and the ravens here in Casper love me. They're like, hey, this guy's cool. Mm. No, it's the truth, YouTube. I'm sick and tired of people using the internet to hurt people. If you don't like someone's content, then don't watch it. Like, unless you're a predator, then that's different. If you're a sick fuck who hurts kids, then yes, you need to be canceled, and yes, you need to have your shit checked. But outside of that, it's like, if you're not hurting anybody with your videos, who cares? You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Yes, that is majestic. Dude, if you ever come to Casper, Wyoming, you'll see why a lot of people like living here. It's a beautiful mountain town. We have a lot of little areas you can camp out at in the summer. Bear Creek, Bear Trap, Bear Trap over by Crimson Dawn. Beautiful. Lake Alcova. Oh, yeah, dude. Casper's got a lot of nature spots. So if you're into that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying, YouTube. 29 likes. No, I passed out on my chair and I woke up like the video uploaded. Now, shit. Crawled into bed, woke up, took a shot of the Long Island tea. Then I crawled back into bed after watching Chatterbait. Couldn't go to sleep, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just get up and make a video. It happens. No, bills come before anything. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. YouTube. Your bills come before anything. You want a drink? That's just dandy. No, the only reason why drugs get a bad name in the first place is because of the people who do them, just like anything else. Assholes ruin it for everyone, and it's the fucking truth. It's just like alcohol, man. You got your responsible drinkers, and then people do that. That's all they do. Believe me, I've seen people who drink more than I do, and it's yikes, dude. It's a little disconcerting, to be honest. And they want to judge me for my shit. That's hilarious. Like when you got some heavy drinker going, oh, you smoke pot? Fucking druggie. And I'm like, fuck you. Okay? I don't fucking judge you for your shit. Oh, yeah. There's the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the rain. No, I'm a good singer, YouTube. I really am. My ability to fucking match multiple artists. Like I could jump from Johnny Cash to Elvis Presley to the Beatles, you know, to Bing Crosby, and you'd be like, what? I'm not going to do it now, of course, because it's a little early in the morning for vocal covers and all that. Hmm. Now, as soon as that copper wand is done drying, shit you not, it'll be put on Etsy with the rest of them. I'm gonna have to charge $44 for my shotgun shelled handled wands from now on, just because I don't always get to go to the shooting range with Darth Lenny. It doesn't happen too often. Plus, shotgun shells are expensive. There are some stores that sell a box of shells for like $20 a box. But I go to Walmart to buy my shotgun shells, to be honest. It's the cheapest place to get them. As cliche as that sounds, because you're from Wyoming, hee haw. Fucking cowboy state. You want to make the world a better place? Give more than you receive. You know, occasionally going out of your way to help someone makes the world a better place. Like if I won the lottery, I would donate $1 million to my local food bank. You know what I'm saying? Because let's just being a generous person makes you feel good. And it shows people that, hey, you know what? The world's not completely fucked off. That's just a bitching goblet, dude. Check that out. Very satanic. I love it. The fans sent it to me in my care packages with the P.O Box. Which I might go check the P.O Box on Wednesday or Thursday. It's usually when I check it. I don't check it as often because that gives people a chance to, do their thing. Now, I've been picked on and teased and bullied my entire life, and I don't let that stop me from being badass. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? You can't let the haters fucking stop you from doing your thing. And you're going to have haters no matter what you do, to be honest. I love this Aussie shirt. It's got a cobra on the front. Yes. One of my fans sent me a satanic pillowcase that was just perfect for the pillow that I had that I made in high school, and then attached a Cradle of Filth shirt to it. And then it started to fall apart on that shirt piece, so I stuffed the shirt and the pillow into a pillowcase. And it's pretty bitchin'. Not gonna lie. As an aesthetic. Oof, I'm wide awake now. 46 likes. I appreciate you all tuning into the video. If you get offended by what I say, that's your opinion. But in my honest opinion, people are way too goddamn sensitive anymore. You know what pisses me off about religion, to be honest, YouTube? The extremists. There are plenty of sick assholes who have done some shit in the name of Jesus. And there are plenty of sick assholes who have done some shit in the name of Satan. And it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? These fucking Heaven's Gates motherfuckers, like, drink the Jesus juice, you know? Convincing people to commit mass suicide. That's fucked. There are plenty of good people who worship Jesus and or Satan, but the assholes fucking ruin it for everyone. It's the truth. It's the truth for a lot of things, not just drugs, alcohol, religion. It's life in general. Assholes ruin it for everyone, dude. I got 5 wands about to go up on Etsy. And as soon as that copper wand is done drying, all the white from the podge, once it dries clear and shiny, then it gets listed. Yes. Someone commented that Sean moved on the last stream, and I'm like, I don't know about that. I've been trying to invite a demon into Sean so he moves on his own, like Slappy or Chucky, minus hurting people and shit, but like, I don't know. I want to get a certificate for a deluxe upgrade and upgrade Sean to a more professional deal. But I'm not in a rush to do it because I can make that pull string work. Creepy ass puppet. It's not a puppet, it's a ventriloquist dummy. Okay. Now, here in a bit, I'm going to watch that new episode of American Dad. But not right now. I'm streaming, damn it. On a real note, though, that McDonald's food hack I made was fucking delicious. I didn't care if they forgot to add cheese to the chicken sandwich because I was already going to put beef and cheese on it to begin with. It turned out tasty, you know? I'm sorry, but Burger King makes a better chicken sandwich than McDonald's as far as the whole Popeye's chicken sandwich fad goes. Like, that's just the truth. However, when you food hack a McDonald's sandwich with some beef and some bacon and some cheese, it does the trick. You know, it's tasty. I got a half in there waiting for me, just waiting. If I get hungry enough, I'll eat it. I like to eat, but at the same time, I hate it because I feel self-conscious about the way I look. It's just part of my eating disorder, and I've learned to work with it, to be honest. I've learned to fucking deal with it and be like, you're a dude, you're 6 feet tall, you got some muscles, you need to eat, so I'll eat when I can. Yes. I got 2 of these shirts, and I had a fan send me another one. It's like, yes. Would I have a pet cobra if I built my dream house? Probably. But they cost like about $2,000 here in Wyoming, and they have to be devenomed as acquired by law, which makes it safer to handle, but at the same time, that's so cruel to snakes. That's why I say probably. For the nostalgia purpose, like you see Cobra chilling out on YouTube in his dream house, He's got this monocled cobra just sitting there watching his own reflection, his or her own reflection in the camera. Like, you people would be like, what? That thing's not real. Hey, you want to bet? Now, according to Wyoming law, if you want a pet cobra, they have to be raised on pinks and they have to be devenomed. Pinks being like snake feeder lingo for like tiny pink rats and stuff like that. Sitting there chilling out on my clock tower's belfry with a cobra wrapped around my shoulders, like. If I had a pet cobra in my dream house, would I smoke weed with my pet cobra? You bet your sweet ass I would. Dude, my pet cobra would have the dankest enclosure. People would be like, that cobra is spoiled rotten, dude. I'll start off like a monocled cobra once I got used to handling cobras and how they do their thing, you know. Eventually I get a king cobra, but you gotta start off small before you work your way up to the big bad mother, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, that sunrise is a beautiful motherfucker. Breakfast of Champions. What do we got? This monstrosity of a chicken sandwich that I food hacked earlier. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, that spicy chicken sandwich with the bacon quarter pounder. I know I come up with some pretty tasty food hacks. Hell yeah. Here's the thing about YouTube. Your bills and keeping your place clean come before anything else. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's tasty. Chicken and beef. Oh yes. You too. Fast food is so bad for you, but it tastes so good. Kind of like booze and cigarettes, am I right? Yes. Like, you see the cross section, two beef patties, a chicken, cheese. Oh, shit. Now you can make that with the regular chicken or the spicy chicken. It don't matter. Oh, yes. One second. It is quite unfortunate, but it could be worse. I fucked my gut up, dog. Ugh. Felt like I was gonna puke, so I went into the bathroom. Ugh. Trying to sell your food hack, and here you are. It's probably because of the alcohol and what have you. Yeah. Isaiah Butterfield, the world's most aggressive vegan activist. What? You're telling me that This person's worse than that vegan teacher. Okay, I can't even see the name without throwing up. And what the fuck is wrong with that vegan teacher? She gets kicked off of TikTok for her extremist views, and she recreates her account calling it that Holocaust teacher just to piss people off. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, lady? You fucking Canadian cunt. Canuck slag piece of shit. Okay, no offense to my Canadian fans. I just said a bunch of slurs. But fuck that, dude. You want to convince people to be vegan? That's not the way to do it. So supposedly, Billy Elijah's 29-year-old boyfriend got accused of being racist, and people are now attacking her for it. Don't. Okay, attack her boyfriend. Don't attack her. Like, Billie Eilish is a sweet girl from what I can gather. I don't got a chance in hell with her because I'm bald, for one. And two, I don't have that cheddar. I mean, if I built my dream house and I won the lottery and I was doing something with my life, then yeah. And I am doing shit with my life. It's just, it's small scale compared to, All I gotta say is be careful who you support and who you fucking date. That is rich. Vegan calls everyone animal abusers and hypocrites. YouTube Dominion. But we are not animal abusers or hypocrites. We are amazing. What the fuck is even this shit?
What are you doing not vegan in 2021?
Bro, if you're trans, no judgment, but goddamn, that's just disturbing.
Leave animals the hell alone and go vegan, you hypocrite and animal abusers.
Okay, aren't we lucky, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay, you want to have this conversation, you little fucking prick. You want to call us hypocrites? That is the pot calling the kettle black, you little cocksucker. You pole smoking son of a bitch. Like, Jesus fucking H. Christ is a cunt. Are you serious? You want to call us animal abusers? Well, vegans are actually animal abusers and plant abusers. Think about it. If you're eating plants, which the majority of a lot of animals eat, you're taking food out of their mouth to satisfy your own fucking ego. Okay? And that's the thing of it. Nobody gives a shit if you're vegan. You want to go vegan and starve yourself of that malnourished protein? Like, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, YouTube. Like, I would rather fucking have a deep fried chicken sandwich loaded with bacon and beef and cheese and make myself all fat and disgusting off of that fast food before I go vegan. Piss off, mate. You want to call us hypocrites because we're abusing animals? Okay, explain this. Isaiah Butterfield, keep it moist. I'll give you a fuck you to the moon, you little cocksucker, sitting there fucking calling us hypocrites. That is fucking rich. That is BC rich, mate. See what I did there? I made a guitar pun.
Let's thank the meat-eating gods. We got another one. We have found the most insane vegan in Australia's history. And let me tell you this.
Is them? I don't know if they're actually trans because the dude was dressed up all like a chicken shit. Like, are they a them? I'm going to be forced to call them a them or an attack helicopter.
You didn't know there's a
Are they more insane than the vegan teacher?
fucking big bunch of weirdos as it is already. So for me to say that this dude is the vegan.
And this is, like I said, YouTube, assholes ruin it for everyone. There are a lot of decent motherfuckers out there who are vegan, but it's crazy fucks like the ones Isaiah Butterfield's bitching about that ruin it for the whole vegan movement. But I didn't say that. No.
Vegan cream of the crop. That's fucking saying something. But first, this video is brought to you by the great people at manscaped.com. As you can see, I'm a hairy man, and hygiene is bloody important for a hairy piece of shit like me. That's why I always use the Perfect Package Kit by manscaped.com. I absolutely love the Lawnmower 3.0. It keeps my unwanted and unruly hairs in order. But let's face it, part of date night is trimming these man pubes into a shape that exacerbates the size.
You know, fuck that double standard, YouTube. The whole Manscaped thing. Like, women expect us to shave our fucking pubes and be all trimmed up down there. But the second a man suggests, hey, babe, could you trim your cunt hairs? Little too bushy for my taste. You want me to eat your pussy out like I'm not eating Chewbacca over here? You know what she says? You already know what she's going to say. It's the fucking truth. Oh, my body hair is natural and you're just a disgusting, toxic male. Oh, but hey, babe, could you trim up your pubes? I got you the Manscaped razor. You got women going off about gender equality, but it's like, hey, if you expect us to trim our pubes downstairs, then if we ask the same of you, don't give us this bullshit about how it's my choice and my body, blah, 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 blah. No. Like, yes, and really, I think shaving your pubes is a personal choice, to be honest. I get a little too bushy downstairs, and I'll shave my shit. I got a little fucking razor I can do, a little rechargeable shaver that I can do it with. You get all these fucking women who are like screaming about their fucking unshaved armpits, like, women's lib, yeah, look at them. It's like, I don't wanna. No. Women with hairy armpits, that shit's gross, mate. Oh, why? Because you men are allowed to. It's like, look, nobody is telling you you can or cannot shave your pits. Nobody gives a shit, love. It's the fucking truth. Like, you want to let your shit go, Brazilian woman, go right the fuck ahead. But, like, if you can't get a man to fuck you because you got hairy-ass armpits and a fucking Chewbacca bush looking like someone slit the throat of a goddamn gorilla, fucking hairy-ass roast beef, beat the shit, fucking nobody wants to fuck it, that's your prerogative, love. It really is. But, like, if you're from, like, the 1970s and you got, like, a nice little muff going, then, yeah, okay, yeah. Good on you. That's just your generation. But don't expect me to eat your pussy out if it's fucking hairier than Chewbacca's fucking hairy ass. You got, like a little landing strip. Beautiful. Okay? Like, if I cannot see your clits and of-age lips, then I'm not eating that shit out. I'm sorry, but if you want me to comb through the jungle, y'all got a cracker fucked off. I've seen videos on YouTube where women get a Brazilian wax right above their cunt. And this one chick got a pot leaf right there above her cooch. Instead of like a landing strip, she got a fucking pot leaf. Like she got her hairs and her pussy waxed to the point where it formed a cute little pot leaf right above her pussy. And I'm like, the amount of detail it had to have taken. Holy shit. But here we are legit with the fucking Manscaped bullshit. No, I'm sorry, but that just makes me laugh. You see a Manscaped commercial? Here's a hot chick with black hair standing in front of a goddamn big-ass fucking Hummer talking about how she likes her men to be shaved. But the second we ask the ladies to shave, we're the fucking asshole pig pieces of shit men, and it's just body hair, and it's just natural. Okay, well, that's just it. You think women want to suck your dick if you got a bush bigger than your dick? Probably not. She's sitting there going, what? God damn it, could you trim that shit? And really, like I said, I think it's personal preference. Some women like a dude with a little bit of pubes. Some chicks like dudes who got pubes. And some dudes like chicks who got a little bit of a bush. It's just a personal preference, like I said. But to be honest, if you want to talk about hypocritical, holy shit, YouTube. You ask a woman, hey, could you shave your legs? That shit's a little prickly. And what's her excuse? Oh, it's a pandemic. I haven't been to the store in a couple of weeks. Fucking sue me. And in defense, before you think I'm a complete asshole, in defense of women, there's a lot of peer pressure for women to remove body hair in certain areas. Oh, but wait, the pressure is similar for men. Otherwise, we wouldn't have things like Manscaped. Shave your hairy balls, you fucking disgusting fucker. But if you dare tell her to shave her cunt, you're an asshole.
Your package.
Yeah, that landing strip will really make it look like a jumbo.
Come on, little Dixon. No one is ever going to believe that.
Larger than the average propeller plane.
Still too big.
A private jet.
Nah, too big.
A hot air balloon.
Not even close.
A glider.
Getting closer.
A paper airplane.
Perfect.
Wow, it really does accentuate the size of your paper airplane dick. Whatever that means.
Thanks, little Dickie. I wholeheartedly agree. But I didn't stop there with manscaped.com.
No, it's a fucking fact, fellas. If you want your shit to look bigger than it is, trust me, it's the fucking truth. You shave your pubes, and that shit, like, legitly makes your dick look bigger than it really is. Okay, it's the truth. If your dick is obscured by a big hairy man bush, trust me, your dick's gonna look a lot smaller than it really is because of all that fucking jungle bush you got going on down there, right? Oh, shit. Good on you, Mr. Butterfield, for landing that
I'm
sponsorship.
enrolled in the peak hygiene plan, and now every 3 months I get a replenishment of my favorite products and replacement blades for the lawnmower 3.0. They're so easy to replace. Just simply snap off the trimmer head and replace it every 3 months to keep it performing with supreme precision and giving you the closest, cleanest shave possible. And your replenishment pack comes with a free gift. This month I received the Foot Duster deodorant. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you this. My feet now do not smell like shit for once. And my bed.
Okay, you don't want your feet to smell like shit. Wash them when you're in the shower. Men are naturally stinky animals. We can't help it. It's just the gross part about being a man. It's that manly sense, that musk, you know. Yeah, that's not to say that women don't stink too, especially if they have an odor downstairs. If you catch my drift. Like, oh yeah, her cunt smells like shit and his feet smell like shit. Hey, look at that. They're a match made in heaven. And Cobra's got a little potty mouth. Cunt fuck shit wanker.
Family is no longer hating my guts. Ladies and gentlemen, go to manscaped.com/Butterfield to get 20% off and free international shipping. Manscaped, your balls will thank you. Ladies and
That is one thing that sucks about trying to shave your balls. You know, even the rechargeable razors can nick your sack. And that shit sucks, mate. You're sitting there like, zzz, literally holding up your sack like, fuck. It's the truth. You're sitting there like, hey, I'm gonna give myself the porn star treatment. Fucking shave my shit, make it look good for the ladies. I'm telling you right now, fellas, if you got a smaller dick, that don't mean shit. Okay? If you got something that's below a magnum, who cares? It's not the size of your boat, it's the motion of the fucking ocean. You just gotta pump a little faster, you know what I'm saying? It's not a matter of, oh shit, you know, men feel just as self-conscious about their dick size as women do about their titty size. It's the fucking truth. You just gotta find the one motherfucker that doesn't give a fuck how small you are. They're just like, hey, you know what? I appreciate your company.
gentlemen, I need you to open up those meaty, clogged hearts and allow this dude into them. His name is Andy Faulkner, and he either
What?
runs or is associated with
Faulkner? What? Oh my God, what? His last name is Faulkner? Faulkner? Andy Faulkner? Faulkner? That sounds awfully close to fucker. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my God, dude, that's too funny. Holy shit. Safe Poppy. What the fuck is this shit? Oh my God, Andy's fucker. Shit. I mean, I got room to talk. My middle name is Faye, but God damn it. Andy Faulkner. That is fucking hilarious. And to be fair, I have a badass family that is full of ranchers and veterans. So there you go. But this guy, Andy Faulkner, oh my God, that's funny as shit. Stop, dude. Ah, shit. I gotta take a squizzle of the potion because I can't stop laughing, dude. That is hilarious. No one is gonna take your fucking ass seriously when your last name is Faulkner. Sounds awfully close to fucker, and that's hilarious. Oh my God, that's hilarious. This just sounds like when kids are trying to say the F-bomb and it's like they don't want to get caught saying it, so they kind of hyphen it. Like, you mother Faulkner. You mother Faulkner. What'd you say? I said Faulkner. I didn't say fucker. I said Faulkner. No, it's kind of like Meet the Fuckers, only instead of Meet the Fuckers, it's Meet the Faulkner. Meet the Faulkners. Like the Swedish version. I don't fucking know. I'm just busting balls. Calm down. That shit. I want a chimichanga, so make a chimichanga! Now, I do appreciate, for those of you who buy the wands from my next batch, they're going to be a bit pricey, yes, but it'll help me get a gift for Father's Day, so I appreciate that. Andy Faulkner. Ah, that's too fucking funny. Stop, dude. No one's gonna fucking take your dumbass seriously when your last name is Faulkner. That sounds too close to fucker. Like, I'm not trying to pick on the dude for having a silly last name. I'd make me a fucking hypocrite because my middle name is Fay, spelled F-A-Y. And I don't care because I'm proud of my full name because it comes from noble ranch hands and veterans and all that good shit. So fuck off with the haters.
A vegan propaganda site known as SavePoppy.com. Now, we probably all know that factory farm site known as
SavePoppy.com, huh? And they got a picture of a monkey in a cage looking all sad and depressed. Pretty sure no one's eating monkeys, you fucking asshole. And if they are, it's because that's their country's culture, and you're being a fucking dickhead for appropriating that culture.
Poppy.com. Now, we probably all know that factory farming, in a lot of circumstances, and there is a lot of evidence out there that it can be and has been and probably will be in the future, piss poor.
No one's going to argue with you on that. The conditions in which chickens and cows are raised for their beef and for their milk and for their meat, some of these places are pretty fucked off. I love eating meat, but I will agree to that. Is it gonna stop me from eating meat? Fuck no. Because at the end of the fucking day, if I'm in a fucking jungle, okay, you think the lion's gonna give a shit if I'm vegan or not? Fuck no. If the fucking lion hasn't had food in 4 days and sees a human walking on the path that's gotten lost from their little jungle pack or what have you, it's gonna eat my ass. It's the truth. The lion's not gonna have this fucking complex conversation of, oh, King Cobra has sisters and a mom and a dad and tons of fans who care about him. For that record, if I see a lion trying to eat my ass, I want to punch him in the fucking eye and in this fucking big fat nose. That's the manly thing to do. And if I happen to kill that lion in one manly punch, then I'm turning his ass into a fucking rug. Believe that. Because humans are at the top of the food chain next to lions for a goddamn reason. Like poisonous cobras and scorpions and spiders and lions. Nature's beautiful but deadly, I tell you what. Quite frankly, I don't care if I have any alcohol for the rest of the day. This is a nice little pick-me-up. But, yes. I agree with what Isaac Butterfield said here. The way chickens and cows are raised for their meat, their milk, and their everything else, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked off. So yeah, like, if I have the option, I'm going to get cage-free eggs. Because to me, honestly, cage-free eggs taste no different than the regular eggs. So it's like, if you want to be a decent motherfucker, get some cage-free eggs next time you're at Walmart getting groceries. So what I do, or Albertsons, Costco, whatever.
They treat the animals in a lot of cases as piss poor. The hygiene is piss poor. It is not a good situation, and it is.
No, it ain't, because these chickens are being killed, pumped full of unnecessary hormones, and then fed to our children, which is causing kids as young as 7 or 8 years old to hit puberty. That's just not right. But hey, I didn't say it. Bad enough that chickens are being raised in cruel environments, but you gotta fucking add hormones to that shit? Little Sally is only 8 years old and she's already got her first period. That's just not natural, mate. Now, have you seen this crap? You're like, you know what I'm saying? That's why dudes gotta be careful, because you got chicks who are like 12 and 13 years old looking like they're in their 20s. That's just not natural, dude. Fuck off. Imagine being a single dad with a daughter and having no idea what the fuck to do. That would suck ass. If you're a dude buying tampons or pads in the store, it's usually because you're either buying it for your of-age girlfriend, or you're a single dad whose daughter just had her first and you have no idea what the fuck to do, and now you're freaking out and feeling awkward about it, sitting there bitching because you wish your stupid ex-wife were here to fucking fix this shit. But she's a lazy C-bomb and blah, 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 blah. Okay, Cobra, calm down. Now, if you had a son who just discovered masturbation for the first time, he'd be like, well, it's perfectly natural. When you tug on your penis, you're going to experience some discharge. Your little soldier's going to spew some discharge. See what I did there? That was a gross metaphor. No, it's the truth. Like, your little 8-year-old little girl is getting boobs in her first period, and you're like, isn't she a little early to be hitting puberty and shit? It's because of all the fucking hormones in our goddamn food. It's the truth. And quite frankly, that's disgusting. Like, y'all shouldn't be hitting puberty until you're a teenager. But kids are hitting puberty earlier because of all the unnecessary hormones in our food. And like, you don't realize it because you're a caring parent. You want your kid to grow up healthy and strong, so you pump them full of protein, eggs, bacon, meat, etc. And but 95% of the food you give to your kid is pumped full of unnecessary hormones. And it's causing your kids to hit puberty way too early. Like shit, your boy Cobra didn't hit puberty till I was like 11 or 12. Which that was a weird experience for me, let me tell you. Wake up one day, all of a sudden you got hair on your crotch. You're like, what the fuck? That's different. If you can survive puberty in high school, you can survive anything. That's the goddamn truth. Oh, but is the FDA concerned about all the fucking hormones in our children's food? No. They're more concerned about flavored cigarillos and menthol cigarettes because those are bad for you. No, that's the fucking truth, dude. Like, you're more concerned about menthol cigarettes and flavored cigarillos. What about the hormones in our children's food, to be honest? It's the truth, YouTube. Like, are you kidding me with this crap?
Not the way to feed the world. It is unfortunate. The best way to harvest animals' meat is through hunting, where they never see a human at all until the moment their life is taken. And it's better to be killed by a hunter than starve to death as an old fucking animal. But
yeah, I completely fucking agree. Like, if you're raising cows and chickens in an open field, they're allowed to roam, they're spoiled rotten, and they're fed, nourished, and taken care of. You know, in my personal opinion, if you're going to eat an animal, would you rather eat grass-fed beef or beef that's been tainted with hormones and all this other shit? Like, that's the truth. I'd rather have beef that was grass-fed where the cow had a happy, long life than have a bunch of fucking beef that's flash frozen and pumped with fucking hormones. It's ridiculous.
we're not in a situation where we can all go out hunting because we're all too busy going to work and all that bullshit. So we have to have factory farms. It's unfortunate, but it is the way it is. Now, I'm sure a vegan will make a video about this video saying we don't need factory farms because we don't need to eat meat. Shut the fuck up. We do. End of story. And now that I've made that boring, fucking obvious observation, let's move.
We need meat because the first human beings on this miserable, fucked off planet did not survive off of berries and greens alone. Humans had to hunt for their survival. The first humans did. And now that that's no longer has to be an option, humans can just go to McDonald's or go to Wendy's or go to the grocery store and get food. We no longer have to hunt for our survival. Now people become lazy. So now you got these fucking dickheads who are just like, jeez. At the end of the fucking day, animal cruelty is a bitch, and I hate it. But it's not going to stop me from enjoying that bacon cheeseburger.
Move on and make fun of this fucking muppet.
I had to put it back up there because someone ripped it off. And
this asshole, this Andy Fuckhead, put a eating animals sticker on a stop sign. So like, hey, we're going to publicly vandalize property to prove our point. Someone took it off because they're like, hey, dickhead, that's a traffic sign, you fucking wanker. Not a platform to protest your vegan hypocrisy. Because vegans are the biggest fucking hypocrites on the planet. You talk about saving the fucking animals and, oh my God, the meat industry. That's a fair point. However, you're stealing food from the animals you're trying to fucking save. And the factories that make your food pollute the skies with pollution, just like any of the cars that we drive. And you're over here like, oh yeah, I'm such a good person. And deep down inside, you're fucking miserable. You want a bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's or McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, but you won't do it. You won't do it because you want to save the animals. Ask yourself this. You think the lion gives a shit if you're vegan? Fuck no. Dude, if the lion hasn't had food in 4 fucking days and you're on an African safari with your friends because your white privileged ass can afford to go to these places, the lion don't give a shit, dude. And Uncle Fester looking motherfucker over here is like, oh my God. They took the sign off the sign. Listen and learn. SavePoppy.com. SavePoppy.com/speeches. They ripped off my vegan sticker. You are a fucking wanker scab and a half, mate. Isaiah Butterfield, world's most aggressive vegan activist, with the world's most aggressive vegan activist. Like, if you want to be vegan because you're all about saving the animals and shit, that's good on you, mate. Because, yeah, the industry is fucked like that. Animals getting treated like shit and then their corpse gets pumped with hormones and fed down your gullet, so then your children start hitting puberty way too early. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. But this is going too far. Publicly vandalizing signs with your shit because you don't agree with what they say.
you're not listening to me. You are still eating animals. You are still torturing animals to death. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, man? You know, plants don't have what animals have. It's the ability to run away. If you're torturing an animal, unless you have that bastard cornered. Most animals have the ability to run away. Plants do not have that ability. They just sit there and take it, silently screaming, "Why?" Could you imagine for 1 second? You're rooted to the ground. You can't move. The only source of food you have is whether or not you get water and sunlight. And on top of that, hey, here comes some dickhead about to fucking kill you for his or her own amusement just because, oh, hey, they're hungry. Plants are silently screaming. At least animals, to some degree, have the ability to run away. Like if you're deer hunting, Deer Hunter 3 Gold, that takes me back to my childhood. I tell you what. It's the fucking truth. Playing Deer Hunter 3 Gold on Windows PC, yep. That's how. That takes me back. Anybody else with me on that? Naming my my hunter's little Washoe or Amos Slade. Yes, I made references. One to Fox and the Hound and the other one to Tenchi Muyo. If you don't know who Tenchi Muyo is, then you don't watch anime.
Go vegan.
No. I would rather eat fucking fast food and drink alcohol until I puke half of it up. To be honest, before I go vegan. Like, fuck off.
That is the best sign off of all time. The best.
Go vegan.
He says. Like he's trying to be all hard. Like, dude, stop.
That is the best sign off of all time. The best catchphrase I have ever heard. That is just a masterclass in how to write the perfect catchphrase to keep people coming back. Now, I know in this video there's going to be comments down below and people go, oh my God, I can't believe he did another vegan video. All he does is vegan videos. Well, what would you want me to do? What do you want me to do when I see a person like this?
I kind of agree with both sides of that argument. Like, yeah, the guy's a vegan prick who makes the vegan movement look bad, and he's kind of a douchebag, and responding to his bullshit is just too fucking easy. It's like shooting fish in a goddamn barrel. That'd be like me trying to pick up of-age pussy from ugly chicks. King Cobra, stop.
Carrying on like this fucking goose. What do you want me to do? Just stand there and not say anything about it? What?
Like, what the fuck? No, seriously. If I had a bunch of ugly-ass fuck of-age chicks surrounding me, that shit would be easy as fuck. I wouldn't... You ever notice that when you're around a less attractive people, they're easier to talk to? But you're bitching because you want someone hot to date? You gotta break that cycle. But just because they're hot doesn't mean you can't talk to them. It's a mental thing, you know. Ah, shit. And that being said, you should talk to ugly chicks the same way you talk to the pretty ones, with respect and dignity. You gotta ask yourself, how would it feel if you had some chick? Oh shit! Of course, now I get hiccups. Brilliant. How would it feel to have some chick talking to you a certain way just because she thought you was ugly? You would hate it. It's treat others the way you want to be treated. It's the golden rule, dude.
Person would I be if I did that? A failure. That's what I would be. So, yes, here's another vegan video. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If not, suck a fat dick.
Here's something I wish I knew. If you owe less than $356,362 on your home and you haven't missed a mortgage payment in 6 months, you should check out Congress's mortgage stimulus program for the middle class.
Look at this.
Yeah, you know what they call it? A mortgage payment. I got a joke for you YouTubers. You know why they call it a mortgage payment? Because you'll be in the morgue before it's paid off. Now, tobacco is not for anyone unless you're 21 and up. Oh, yes. We got a grape swisher. Instead of fucking restricting the flavored cigars and menthol cigarettes, how about you focus on the drugs and the food we're ingesting? You know, this shit pisses me off. It's like we got prescription drugs that have 10 zillion side effects to one fucking solution. You got this food that's causing our children to hit puberty way too early, and you're more concerned about adults who smoke flavored cigars and menthol cigarettes. It blows my mind, YouTube. So I don't know about y'all's, but I'm about to grab my slippers and have a couple puffs on this here cigarello. I'll be right back.
animals and the smug look on their faces. They deserve a knife in the throat. They're here for me to murder.
Meat eaters defends his rights to eat animals. Vegans sawed off. How dare crazy vegan extremists?
They have a knife in the throat. They're here for me to murder.
Jesus Christ, that is a grown man stalking a wallaby and a bush turkey with a fucking sharp kitchen knife. Even I'm a meat eater and I don't even do that shit. That's fucking strange, dude. I
No
will say this.
shit. No shit. That's extremist vegans are entertaining to watch, to say the least. Like, if you were trying to convince people to eat meat, it ain't working. If you're trying to convince people not to eat meat, it ain't working.
Does make some very strange videos, and we will get to the strangest of the strange. But old Andy Faulkner here has a very important message for all of us.
So you get the stupid baby out of the way, and then you get under the bear and you start sucking the good stuff.
I'm very rarely speechless on this channel. I yell a lot, I talk a lot. But what I just witnessed and what you just witnessed, I'm fucking just a little bit fucking terrified about what I just saw. Listen here, you angry bald man. Stop. Just fuck you to the moon. Don't use that more. What the fuck happens in this dude's creative mindset in between coming up with a video and then putting all these fucking stupid fucking stickers everywhere to just cover up the video for some fucking weird reason? What happens between all of that and then 69ing a giant teddy bear? Like, at any point, did you think to yourself, Andy, what the fuck am I doing? Maybe a comedian will take this out of context. You know, I'm old mate, that cranky vegan bloke. Now watch me deep throat this teddy bear. Go vegan. Andy, do better. I can't. Listen to their cries. I'm going to go out on a limb and just say, at some point on this day, Andy forgot to take his meds.
Welcome to the farm, the dairy farm, my bear dairy farm. And the crazy vegans call this a rape rack. You make your mind up. It's not a rape rack. We put on a glove, we put them in the rack, and we start fisting.
Maybe I'm a little bit fucked up for thinking this, but throughout this video and watching these TikToks, I have had the thought pop into my mind, I wonder what Andy's like in the boudoir. Hopefully this next video will give you all the information you desire.
Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. Back on the streets because you're shoving animals into shitholes. So I am jamming my veganism down your throat. I'm shoving it, I'm pushing it, I'm ramming it really hard down your throat.
Andy, Ando.
No. Okay, Andy Folklore, how would you feel if a bunch of meat eaters acted like you? You would be pissed off about that shit. You'd be going, what the fuck? Excuse me. I got bullshit allergies and they're acting up.
Big Andog, please refrain from forcing anything down my throat, sir.
Yeah, nobody likes having shit forced down their throat. I don't give a fuck if it's Christianity or veganism. Oh, shit. Bullshit allergies.
And when you say veganism, I hope you're not talking about your big vegan pork soul. I don't want to sound like a discourteous member of the meat-eating society, Andy, but the thought of your cock, which I imagine resembles your chrome dome just nicely and smells just beautifully of vegan cheese, it's quite unsettling. And then when you throw into the mix the fact that you act like a schizophrenic Johnny Sins, it's all just a little bit sus, isn't it? I'm sure you can get your vegan points across without screaming at people like some homeless dude at a capital city. I will say this, Andy, you are guilty of some bullshit. Like when you talk about when humans harvest meat from animals that only exist because humans put them there to harvest meat from them. Comparing that to events like the Holocaust, that's just some fucking bullshit, big fella.
The animal holocaust. Their hands, their fingers, their fingernails, exactly the same as ours.
No.
Yeah, no.
He's right. Exactly the same. Spot fucking on.
Go vegan. It's 2021. Stop hurting animals. You got no.
Stop hurting plants and taking food out of animals. What is it with these fucking vegan extremists who are comparing eating animals to the Holocaust? Oh my God, it's so stupid. What a slap in the face to Jewish retards and gypsies and people of the occult. Because those are the people, whenever people think about the Holocaust, all they focus on are the 6 million Jews that were harassed and killed. They don't focus on all the other motherfuckers that were killed in the Holocaust, just the Jews. And it's like, okay, there were a lot more people than just Jewish people who were slaughtered simply because, oh, hey, you don't agree with their ideologies.
It is. It's ridiculous.
What the fuck is that?
You know, shit, what the fuck is that? Hold up a second. Just dealing with some text messages, don't mind me. Yes. Those are nice. Thanks, Allie. I'll send you some emojis for that. That, 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 that. Oh my fucking God. People are way too obsessed with me, and some of the fuckers who are doing this, that kind of shit, is just fucking beyond sad. To be honest. The better not go live. Fucking fuck you. It's 7 a.m. on a Monday, and you're drunk, pathetic loser. Actually, I'm not drunk. And you want to call me a loser, says the guy who's texting me. Jesus Christ, could these trolls suck my cock any harder? God, that feels good. Delete, block, and ignore. That's what's up. Hey Josh, you are killing it. Also, I am learning a lot about history and World War II from this stream. Sweet, thanks, man. Well, it's the truth. Like during the Holocaust, the Jewish people were not the only ones who were prosecuted and killed for their beliefs. They literally killed gypsies, people of the occult, retards, Jewish people, autistic people. It was more than just the Jews, you know? Fucked off the world we live in.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are just fucking so many of these videos. There are hundreds and hundreds of videos of Andy's on his channel. And ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to go and check them out.
Yeah, all this could piss off. Hold up a second.
And if you do see Andy in public, please ask him the question what he thinks of me. Maybe even record it and send it to me. I think that would be great. He's always out and about using his form of just ridiculous activism. So why don't you just pop him the question? What do you think about the Bucksman? He may not love me, but he certainly, ladies and gentlemen, I know this for a fact, he loves pigeons.
It's okay. You're safe with me. I'm vegan. I'm not going to chop your head off and put you in the oven for a sandwich. I'm vegan.
Okay, nobody's eating pigeons, you fucking wanker. Jesus fucking Christ. Extremist vegans are a laugh and a half. You are drunk, boy. You're a broke loser and a retard. You have hiccups from drinking. You know what? I'm happier in life than you are. To be honest, I'm not that drunk. I'm not even tipsy. Block, delete, ignore. And if you didn't enjoy sucking Cobra's cock so much, you wouldn't send me messages like this. Like, I can tell you what, the fucking drunk retard, as you call him, is happier in life than you are.
Vegan. I'm consistent. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not going to chop your head off and put you in the oven for a sandwich.
Yeah, you are a hypocrite. If you're a vegan and you're talking about save the animals, you are a hypocrite because you're stealing food from the animals to feed yourself and then go off on this I'm better than you fucking rant.
I'm vegan. You're safe with me.
Bit of a head scratcher there, Andy. Who is having pigeon sandwiches? That's what I'd like to know. Is that a big concern of yours?
Look, I'm not even drunk, to be honest. I'm not even tipsy. I got the hiccups from drinking, yes, but I'm not even drunk or tipsy. Like, you see some motherfucking autistic dude and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking fuck with him. Fuck you, dude. I'm happier in life than you are, you miserable fuck.
Saving the pigeons? Are there other animals that you like to whisper to? Like cows, for example? Don't worry, I'm not going to suck those beautiful little teats. I won't rub those big juicy nipples and spill milk all over my face. Oh!
Which one of these is yours? I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Oh!
Meet Emmy, our vegan cat. Yay! She decided she wanted to go vegan, and she loves...
No, you decided if she wanted to go vegan. Cats and dogs. Oh my fucking God, I hate this about extremist vegans. When you're so vegan, you force your pets to go vegan. Your cat's looking at you like, I don't want to eat this vegan crap. Give me some real food, God damn it. And you're like, no, you're Emmy, the vegan cat. We rescued you. It's okay. We care about animals. Piss off, you fucking two-faced, wanking hypocrites.
Vegan pet cat food.
What? There are people out there. Are you serious? There are people out there developing vegan cat food. Holy shit.
Oh, she decided, did she? I call bullshit on that. I reckon she sneaks out every single night into the wilderness, sneaks out past all your big sex toys and like Big Ted, and goes hunting for native wildlife.
Yes. That's too goddamn funny.
But let's have a look what's actually in that ingredient list. And remember, in the ingredient list, they always have the most abundant ingredient first. Oh, soy! Who would have fucking thunk it? Along with maize meal, rice, ground corn. You know what would be perfect with this? A couple of chunks of meat for that little cat, so it doesn't have to go out and kill all the fucking rosellas and possums in the neighborhood. You know, you can either listen to Andy about a cat's diet or a pet's diet if you want, and he'll tell you all day that they should all go vegan. Or you can listen to this guy, an actual vet, who said this: vegan cat diets could cause sudden death.
No, oh shit. King Cobra, tell it like it is. Giving your cat/dog a vegan diet could actually kill him. And legitimately, you're the biggest piece of shit. You talk about being kind to animals, but you're forcing your beliefs onto your children, sort of like Christians and their kids. Oh, is that a little too close to home? I don't give a fuck.
Vegans are being warned not to feed their pets cruel and dangerous plant-based diets, with vets warning they could cause blindness and even sudden death. That sounds like a terrible way to raise an animal. But
No shit. Like, oh, hey, you're vegan, good for you. You're Christian, good for you. But don't force your pets and your children to think the same way. You're gonna malnourish them and end up killing them. And then you'll be sitting there scratching your tiny balls like, oh, cheats.
hey, if you want to abuse your animals and lock them up in your house, you be my guest, you fucking hypocrite. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace.
No shit.
The least bit extinct. Bye-bye. Good voice. Bye.
Hit it, boys.
Like, okay, if you want to be vegan, that's your choice. But forcing your animals to go the same way is a bit fucked off. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching the live stream, and I'll catch you later. Subscribe for more.